Have you ever set out to take your own blood pressure at home with your home blood pressure monitor, only to take it and get some off the wall reading that you're like, oh my gosh, this can't be right? Is it? Is it right? Or is it not right? You know, those readings that you're just like, oh my gosh, this is unusual. And so what do? You probably re-hit the button and you restart it, you recycle it, right, to see. And maybe the number is the same, maybe it's higher, who knows. But the point being is you're left with the question, is my home blood pressure cuff accurate? And that's a great question because honestly, guys, as a family doctor, I can tell you that there's a lot of home blood pressure monitors that are simply not accurate, or rather many of the brands that we have and the machines that we have vary in accuracy. So I'm telling you a couple surefire ways to see if your blood pressure cuff is more likely to be accurate than not, okay? The first one is really low-hanging fruit. It's sort of super easy peasy. One thing is, when you check your blood pressure, and I have videos on how to properly check your blood pressure, how you should be sitting, all that kind of stuff, what you should do, what you should not do. Make sure you check out that video. But you certainly want to check your blood pressure a number of times. I'd say at least 2 or 3 times, okay? And get an average reading of the 3 blood pressure readings or so that you take. Now, just because you do your blood pressure more than once or twice doesn't actually mean that those 3 readings are accurate. And I know you're going to say, which you should, well, wait, how do I know that those 3 readings are accurate? So I'm going to go on into that. But first note, you shouldn't just be going on 1 reading. That's the first thing, okay? By the way, this is my home blood pressure cuff, my monitor. I have an Omron monitor. This leads me to the second thing I'm going to tell you, which is that there is a website that has been a website that is, I guess, sort of invalidated by many medical experts that I rely on. It's called Validate BP. ValidateBP.org is the name of the website. Go to that website because it's a list of medical experts. They use data, information to give a list of the blood pressure, home blood pressure monitors that are more likely to be accurate. Take a look to see if your blood pressure monitor is on the list, okay? Now, if it's not on the list, it doesn't mean that it's not reading accurate, it's not accurate, whatever, but just knowing that your blood pressure cuff your monitor is on that list, I think is a really great start. ValidateBP.org. The third way, and this is the most surefire way, is you want to basically check your home blood pressure monitor against what we call a manual blood pressure reading. So you say, well, how would I get that? How would I do that? Well, one thing I do is I literally have my patients bring in their home blood pressure monitor to the office. I literally have them bring it in, all the cords and whatever they need. And while I'm getting their chart set up and typing things in, I have them set up their home blood pressure monitor like they would check it at home, have them check their blood pressure in the office with the monitor that's theirs. And then I check their blood pressure. I take that cuff off. Then I check their blood pressure with the wall monitor that is manual. I put my stethoscope in, I listen, etc. Because then I can say, okay, is the reading that I as a doctor am getting, is it the same as their home blood pressure monitor, or roughly the same, right? It's not going to be exactly very likely, but roughly the same. If it is, then I feel pretty good that they're going to be similar, okay? If you say, well, I don't know if I can get to my doctor, yada, yada, I have other questions. Well, a couple other things you could do. Take your home blood pressure monitor into like a minute clinic at one of the local drugstores. Many of them have ways to sort of check blood pressure. If they have a wall monitor, a manual monitor, they can check it against yours. Also, like if you know a nurse or a CMA or something that has a manual blood pressure cuff, you can check it against that. So those are just a few ways to check to see how accurate your home blood pressure monitor is, guys. I hope this is helpful. Let me know what you thought. If it was helpful for you, let me know in the comments. Share this video with anyone you think it might be helpful for. I'm Dr. Jen Caudle, practicing family physician, on-air health expert, and video creator. I do daily videos, but y'all know that. On Facebook, please like and follow my page. On YouTube, please subscribe to my channel, click the little bell for updates. Consider joining my subscription groups on both YouTube and Facebook for exclusive content, weekly private lives, and so much more. Also, I'm on TikTok and Instagram at Dr. Jen Caudle. And guys, go to my website, drjencaudle.com. You can sign up for my free health newsletter. Guys, I hope this was helpful. Alrighty, bye.